like grade peel here, and it's wonderful. So I also want to tell you, backed by popular demand, is this Plumping Velvet Serum Infused Foundation for $29.50. This is goof proof. I have never seen anything like it. Usually you go into a department store and there are like 20 to 25 shades for a foundation. You're like, where do I start? It's so overwhelming, it's so confusing. You have 3 to choose from, either light, medium, or deep. If you want deep, you have to hurry because we are about to sell out of deep. So I wanted to give you one last chance. This is color adapting technology. What that means is I have 3 shades here, and it will basically adapt to 20 different skin tones. So I love this because, Liz, it's not only your foundation, it's also your concealer, it's also your powder. And those are 3 products, and in the summertime, nobody wants to put on powder and put on a concealer and put on a foundation. You want something, and this is a light mousse texture, perfect. It's like you deliberately said, I'm gonna give this to you right at summertime.
Yes, exactly. And if you are hot and sweaty, you're gonna love it. But what you're gonna love is, yes, whether you choose the light, what Carol's wearing, light covers 20 different skin tones, medium covers 20 different skin tones, and deep covers 20 different skin tones. So it has, first off, you put it on, you're gonna notice the blurring. So if you have large pores, if you're in the over 50 club and you have lines and wrinkles, the first thing you're gonna notice is this blur technology. Then you get the full coverage, instant coverage. So take a look at Carol. Now, a lot of you are writing to me over the last few years saying, Liz, I'm a cool, I'm a warm, I'm a neutral, I mixed 3 different shades, and which shade would I be? Guess what? You don't have to worry. This is one shade that is your concealer, your primer, your pore minimizer, your line smoother, your full coverage, and it has color adapt technology. So you're not gonna have that weird line, you're not gonna have the raccoon eyes, but look at her skin. So if you're like Carol, and who's wearing the light, by the way, and you have large pores, you have lines and wrinkles, you have age spots, you have sunspots, and you're saying, you know what? I get it. That before, you're like, okay, I'm gonna wear maybe a pink, I'm gonna mix it with a neutral, I'm gonna use maybe a yellow tone underneath here. Nope, you don't have to do any of that. But look at her skin. This is full coverage, but her skin looks younger. You think full coverage and you think, and we've all been there, right? Whether it's yourself or your friend, you look at them and you don't look at them because you're looking at their skin because their skin looks cracked. Their skin looks older. This is the opposite. This will de-age you. You look 20 years younger instead of 20 years older. So I want to quickly show you on Christine, who's going to wipe it off just to show you the full coverage. So if you have, you know, rosacea, you have age spots, whatever the case may be, but look at this. Now, typically you would say, all right, she needs to use a green primer, mix it with a neutral foundation, add a little bit of powder. No. You just put this on and use nothing else. So look at the redness, look at the discoloration. Remember, it's skincare infused. It's so good that yes, you can sleep in it. So because of the peptide and the arginine, which is a neuropeptide, what that's doing is smoothing out the wrinkles, but look at this. So she's wearing the medium. Look at the full coverage. Look at the color adapt technology. This has only been, I think, the 3rd airing, Debbie.
Yes.
And it's already a customer pick, which is so exciting. But look at the full coverage. This is medium. So if you are a medium, this covers 20 different skin tones. Look at her skin. Do you see the large pores? Do you see the age spots? Do you see anything? No. This is full coverage, but she doesn't look old. She doesn't look cracked. You don't see it settling into the lines. So many times when you think full coverage, you think, oh my gosh, I know I'm gonna look 20 years older. Right?
Right, right. But not here. You guys, it's you look airbrushed. You're not airbrushed. You look airbrushed. I almost said, she's airbrushed. No. You look airbrushed. You look like you have a filter on. And I have to admit, I was skeptical. I was like, I usually have to do 2 different foundations. I'm used to it. I have red tones. I have neutral tones. This is goof proof. I use deep and it works. Your skin color adapts. I put just a little bit on my hand and it looks like it's too dark. No, it's not too dark. So what you do is it looks like it's dark, right? So you just go ahead and it dissolves, and I'm gonna put this over my finger fingers, and I'm gonna put this, you know, I got this big old honking ring on, sorry about that.
But there's no line.
But look at how there's no lines. And look at how it matches. But this is smoother. Do you see the smoothness here? And you know, I can't help it that I have like big veins in my hands, but this is smoothing it out. And when I put this on my face, if you were to have, and I just put a little bit on. So if I wanted to pile it on, this is giving you airbrushed smoothness. Do you see how smooth this is? It's velvety soft, and it's like a mousse. And it went on dark, but it adapted to my skin color before your eyes. If you want deep, I'm in the deep category. Look at the deep first. Tamara Hooks, Marlo Smith, Debbie D. We're all hosts here. We're all 3 different shades of brown. We also have another model in here, and I'll show you her. We all can wear the same color because it adapts. Medium, Nicole Hickle, Tina Jennings, Amy Morrison, 3 different shades, and they're all wearing medium. Light, Valerie, Helen Keeney, Natasha Lloyd. If you're the lightest of the light, deepest of the deep, it doesn't matter. It adapts. It's like smart technology, and it's goof-proof. And what I love about it, it not only is smooth, it's smoothing out lines and wrinkles. It's a skincare treatment, not just a foundation. You need to hurry if you want the deep. We only have a few hundred left, and we're gonna sell out. I am told that it would take us 3 months to get this back. We've only done this. This is only day 3. And Liz, how many did you say we've sold so far?
I think like 15,000, I don't know.
It's like, if you can put the number up there, I know Rocky had to take a little bit of a break. We've sold 1,000. How many have I sold of all of these? So I'm gonna show you over 15,700. I didn't want to get it wrong. We're almost at the 16,000 mark in just 3 days. It will take us 3 months to get this back, but I can tell you what, we normally don't have 5 flex on beauty for Nakery. Tonight, you're gonna get this home, and let me look, I don't have my readers on, $5.90 to get home. It's your foundation, it's your powder, it's your concealer, and it's your primer. And in the summertime, you wanna be one and done. And so get this home for $5.90, free shipping. Liz, what I love about it is you can't mess this up.
No.
And it's such good skincare, because it's all clean beauty, that is smoothing out lines and wrinkles and plumping up the skin. I mean, you could sleep in this if you wanted to.
Yes, and in fact, I was asking my chemist, I said, so what's better for your skin? Sleeping in this foundation or wearing nothing at all? She said, oh, definitely sleeping in the foundation, because what it's doing for the lines and wrinkles and the neuropeptides. So here's what you're gonna love. First thing you're gonna notice is when you put this on, and especially if you have large pores, if you have aging skin, if you have lines and wrinkles, you put this on, and Carol's wearing the light. You will see this, almost this blur technology is giving you that gorgeous filter. Then you get instant coverage. Then you notice the color adapt technology. So if you are like Carol, know that even if you're a little bit darker, maybe a little bit more pink, a little bit more yellow, it doesn't matter. The light actually covers 20 different skin tones. Yep, 20 different skin tones. Or if you're the medium, like myself and Christine, 20 different skin tones. Or if you're the deep, like Debbie, 20 different skin tones. But look at that before. Now, you would say if she were to wear a heavy coverage foundation, it's going to accentuate her pores. It's going to accentuate the crepiness around her eyes. It's going to accentuate the wrinkles on her forehead. Do you see any of that? No. You see full coverage. You see someone who looks younger. Typically full coverage, you look older. You know, we've all been there where we put on a full coverage foundation and we don't even look at the person we're talking to. We just look at their skin. Or whether it's yourself, look at her skin. You don't see pores, you don't see wrinkles, you see beautiful, full coverage that has a color adapt technology that while she's wearing it, it's helping to smooth out those lines and wrinkles because of the neuropeptides, the skincare that's inside of here. All right, one more really quickly before we run out of time or before they sell out. So Christine's got on the medium. I'm also wearing the medium. Know that the medium, don't worry that if you have 3 different foundations at home, and a lot of you are writing to me saying, Liz, well, I'm a cool, but I mix it with this, and I was worried because of the one shade, and I cannot believe that it actually matches my skin tone perfectly. I don't have to buy 3 different foundations, 2 different concealers, and a powder. This will be your all-in-one. Don't use anything else. I mean, you can if you wanted to, but just try it on its own by itself. It is your concealer. It is your foundation. So she's got the redness. She's putting it on, the medium, and look at the full coverage. It adapts to your skin tone. So don't worry if you're a neutral, a yellow, a pink, or whatever the case may be. Look at that full coverage.
Look at that, full coverage, you guys.
And that's the medium.
This is the medium. It looks like she has a filter on. You look younger, you look fresher, you don't look older. This is full coverage. So if you have freckles, if you have any type of